What's up, Reefers? Welcome back to another episode. Can you guys tell where I'm at? I'm back in Louisiana. Yeah, it's only been a month and a half, 2 months since I was here. So we got a bunch of people that called us over. They said we got tanks. You should have told us. So I said, no problem. We'll hop back on a plane. So here we are. We're inside a reef consortium. Chad is our friend. You know, he's been open for about 2 years. We came and check him out. His cores are looking phenomenal. But anyhow, today we're going to do 2 tanks. I'm going to go check out this 220-gallon. I'm excited to go see it. But enough with the talk. Let's go check out this tank. Come on, let's go, guys. Mo, what's up, buddy? Nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you.
So I walked in a little bit ago. What a surprise. What a beautiful tank you got going on here, man. So how long you been in the hobby, bro?
I've been in the hobby for about 8 years right now.
8 years?
Yes.
And how long has this beauty been running?
This tank has been running for about 13 months.
13 months?
Yeah.
What you had before this?
I had a 120-gallon Planet Aquarium. This is a 220 Planet Aquarium.
So 220, so 6 feet?
Yeah, 6
by
by 2, and I think it's 30 inches tall.
30 inches tall. Beautiful, beautiful size, man. Where do we start, man? Let's start with your torches here, man.
Yeah.
That's your love, huh?
I do love torches for sure.
So you're telling me you run a Facebook page. What is it called?
It's called Euphyllia Kings.
Euphyllia Kings.
Yeah.
I can see you guys are going heavy with these things. So torches are definitely your favorites, huh?
Yeah, I like torches, but in the last 4 or 5 months, I started catching the SPS bug, and I've been growing SPS since.
I try to tell everyone when at first they see a tank, I want moving stuff. And eventually once you get bit by the SPS bug, the acropora bug, you're in trouble, buddy. When that thing hits you, it hits you hard. And it's hard not to get bit by it when you see that blue millipora fossil like that.
Yeah.
That thing is incredible, man.
Yeah.
I asked him for a fraggle. It looks that good, guys. I'm super excited about that piece. Let's go back to the torches. How many do you have? I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, blah, 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 blah. Over 20 of them. Too many to count. You ever deal with brown jelly disease with them?
I have. I've definitely had brown jelly in the past. It's just the problem with torches. You know, once you get brown jelly on one, it might go to the other one. So.
It's very stressful, man. Like a lot of people think SPS is hard to keep. Once you figure out how to keep SPS stable, it seems like it's not as hard as people make it sound. It might be a little hard to get them going on the beginning,
Yeah.
but once they're comfortable and they take off, it should be pretty easy. So you got your little zoanthid island right here on the bottom.
I do like my zoanthus. I started out when I first got in the hobby, you know, with zoas, and I love the coloration that they have. So I do have a little section on the side just for that.
I mean, look at these artichaeos right here. I remember when these palitoas first came out, it must have been the year 2010. I mean, when I saw them in person, I was like, wow. And just the fact that they're still around 12, 14 years later, that's incredible. I love to see generational corals. They've been around for well over a decade. That's cool, you know? And then you got your beautiful Goniopora island, which there's this hot pink one right here. This is the Hollywood Dreams, is that what that is?
I think so, yeah.
Then you got this one right here, the glitter one, right? Is that what that is?
It's a type of glitter, yeah.
Yeah, and then you got this red one. I mean, they're incredible. Look how happy they are. They're so happy that you got this, what do you call this clowns? The long fin. Long fin. Long fin, they think that's their home. They think it's an anemone, right?
You host it, yeah.
That's hilarious. Is that the only thing they host?
I think, yeah, they stay on the Ghanies mainly. I haven't seen them go to any torches, thankfully, but yeah, Ghanies is their home.
Let's go into your SPS. Right. So you dove into this 6 months ago, and kudos to you. You're doing a phenomenal job. I mean, I was looking at some of these agros here. I love how you got the little orange crustum pavona right there.
Yeah.
I just love that coral, man. I bought that coral from Route 66 in the year 2010, and they used to come like more like a burgundy color, and that one came in like bright orange out of Australia. I couldn't believe what I was seeing and was like, whoa, what is this? All right, so can you name some of the fish that you have in here?
Right, I do have a lot of tangs.
A lot.
Flamingi, the hippo, the yellow tang, Tamini tang, powder.
Powder brown.
Powder brown, gym tang. I do have 2 wrasses in here. I have a leopard wrasse.
Okay.
I do have a 6 line that I don't see as often. He's constantly in between the rocks.
Sneaking around.
Yeah.
Then you got some Banggai cardinals, some pajama cardinals.
Yep, I have 3 Antheus as well.
What kind?
I think one is a square back and the Lartels.
Lartels, okay. Then I see another damsel right here.
Yep.
Man, your fish look pretty happy. Can I ask you, what do you feed your tank?
I mainly feed frozen.
Frozen?
Mice and shrimp. I do feed a lot of nori, probably about 2 to 3 sheets a day.
Kudos to you, man. I try to tell to people that all the time and people don't get it. I know you guys keep seeing me say the same thing over and over. These are like the cows of the ocean, guys. They need to be grazing all day long. If you don't keep algae at all times in there, they become cranky, and you can see the way they swim when they don't get the right amount of algae. They're edgy. They're just pushing the other guy around. And when they eat, you can see how they swim. They're not pushing around. You see how they're swimming next to each other, guys?
Right.
It's like they're dancing together. It's like a choreography, right? They're not going crazy, just like I was saying earlier, just real edgy, just trying to cut someone. So it shows in the coloration, they're happy. They're swimming real smooth. They're not jerky. So you got one clip over there, or you got 2?
I got 3, actually. I usually put 3 to 4, but I just have them saved up.
So can you tell me a little bit about your chemistry on this tank?
Sure. So my alkalinity is right about 8.5. My calcium is right about 450.
Okay.
And my nitrate, about 8 to 9. And phosphate, 0.06.
So you got perfect numbers.
Yeah.
You're one of those reefers that I don't know if I should believe you. Everyone, I always tell you, when people come into a store all the time, they go like, "Oh, can you test my water? Something's wrong." I was like, first thing we're like, "Okay, let me check." Oh no, everything's perfect. Like, why are you giving me your water to test? Like, everything can be perfect all the time. But yeah, those are some pretty good numbers. Matter of fact, I was just sharing my numbers that I tested yesterday, very similar to your numbers in your tank. And water changes, do you do water changes?
I do water changes. I do water changes probably every 2 weeks, 35 to 40 gallons.
Okay, what salt do you use?
I use Insta Ocean Crystal Reef.
Reef crystals.
Reef crystals, that's
Reef
right.
crystals from Instant Ocean.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that salt, I mean, it's been around for a gazillion years and you can't go wrong with them. So let's talk a little bit about some of your equipment. So what do you have for lighting?
Sure. So I have 7 Radeon G4 Pros.
7.
7, yeah.
Let's see if we can open this real quick so I can look. So that's good.
And then I have one.
Oh, so I didn't see the ones that you have on the side.
Yeah, and I have one of the reflit bars as well.
Gotcha. And what made you go with the lights on the side?
I just wanted to get better coverage. I feel like, I needed a little more coverage on the side, so it did help for sure.
Very cool. And then you got some fans to keep the temperature back there.
In the summer it gets pretty hot, so.
Okay, that will be for lights.
All right.
And then for flow, I see you have a gyro power head right here.
The FX 350 max spec.
Mass spec gyro, okay.
And then I have a Nero 5, and yeah, that's about it.
How do you maintain your chemicals? Do you do calcium reactor, Kalkwasser, A and B?
I only dose calcium, alkalinity, and magnesium.
And how do you dose that?
I got a doser. I got a Bubble Magus doser on the side.
Oh, so it's like a 2-channel basically.
It's 3.
3 for the magnesium?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay, and then you have a giant protein scheme right here.
I do, yeah.
What size is this thing?
That's the Reef Octopus S300.
That's a big monster, man. That's
Yes,
a pretty
it
big
is.
thing. So you don't keep it on all times?
No, I turn it on probably maybe once every 2 weeks.
And people that know me, they know I'm not a big fan of refugium, but you got a pretty
Right.
clean refugium here, buddy.
Yeah.
I can appreciate a refugium when it's done correctly. I just hate people that they think by just tossing rocks and having some little algae lingering there.
Yeah.
If you're not growing a decent amount of algae, to me, I think it just defeats the whole purpose of what you're
Yeah,
trying
it
to do.
grows like weeds. I do have Chaeto and Dragon Breath.
And how fast do you have to, how often you have to trim it?
I probably trim it at least once a week.
Once a week?
Yeah.
It just grows super fast, right?
Yep.
And then you got a CO2 scrubber.
I do have a CO2 scrubber.
It runs the line outside.
Yes, I do have a line running outside as well.
Okay. And for return pump, what do you
I
have?
have the Max Spec Jump.
Okay. And what do we have here? Can we look at some of your Neptune controller? Is that what you have?
Sure. I got the Trident. I
Okay.
don't really rely on it too much.
But do you test it as well? Or
I do. I use HANA checkers to test everything.
Okay. And what else do you use on the Apex controller? Anything else you use it for?
I have the I forget what it's called, the flow
Flow meter,
meter, the leak detector.
leak detector, just basic things.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll come back in the future because I got a feeling that you're gonna be arranging this tank a little bit, buddy. I think you got bit by the bug, man. You know.
I have for sure.
Well, Mo, thank you for inviting us over.
Of course. Thanks for coming.
Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you guys watching this episode. Don't forget to give us a like, check the notification bell, post some comment below. I'll be in Reefapalooza, New York on June 22nd and June 23rd. We're going to be giving away tons of t-shirts. We're bringing tons of cool corals. Come say hi. Come to say hello. Me and Josh are going to be at the booth. We'll see you guys at the show. See you guys soon.